So on your iPad, you might be getting a notification saying that this iPad cannot be backed up at this time because there's not enough storage in your iCloud. That doesn't mean that you don't have storage on your iPad. So what is possibly happening is that everybody has an iCloud account where you have 5 free gigs of space. And so what's happening is if you have more than 5 gigabytes worth of stuff on your iPad, it can't be backed up. But that doesn't mean you don't have space on your iPad. So I'm going to show you where that's located in your settings, and I'm going to show you how to free up that space if you need to. So I'm going to go to the settings there in my top row, and when I do, in order to go down to check out my iCloud information, I'm going to scroll down and tap on iCloud. And right now you'll see that I have, and I'm just going to cancel that really quick, and you'll see what is being backed up to my iCloud or what I'm using my iCloud for. So right now, you'll notice third from the bottom is backup. When I tap on that, I currently have that turned off. I don't want my backups being stored to my iCloud. In fact, if you go back, you'll notice that my iCloud storage at the very top is larger than 5 gigabytes because I pay $1 a month in order to get the 50 gigabytes account in order to store things like my keynotes and my pages and everything else. So I could tap on the storage to see what was available, and it'll show me very briefly sort of what's the total storage I'm allowed to have, how much is still available, and then there's the manage storage. So you know when I stop the backups, I might still have previous backups taking over space. So if I click on manage storage, it should take me to my iCloud account and what is being stored in my iCloud account. Now that's the cloud, not my iPad. So this is not what's being, this is stuff that's currently taking up space on my iPad, but it's also being stored in my cloud. So like right now I have the documents and data there, like my keynotes, my pages, my notability, all that stuff, that's taking up space. I could show all there. My mail's taking up some space as well. However, you notice that in the second one from the top, the right underneath iCloud Photo Library, I also have backups, and it says iPad 6.3 gigs. Now that's quite a bit. And if I ever wanted to delete that backup, so what I could do is I could tap on that backup. It'll show me the size of the latest backup, and it'll also show me what was in fact backed up. So in all of those apps, plus the others if I showed you, would show you that inside all of those apps are little bits of information that has been backed up. Now I may want to back that up, but if I don't want to take up space on my iCloud storage, and I turn this all off, then I can go ahead and delete at the very bottom, delete that backup. Now that's not going to delete it off my iPad. It's just going to delete it from my iCloud account. So that way I have my online storage closer to available what I need it to be. So but I should say that is not including the available space that is on your iPad. To check that, I need to go back over to my general settings on the left-hand side. I need to go to storage and iCloud usage. And when I click on that one, I am going to see two categories. There's storage at the top. That is the storage that is directly on my iPad. So as you can see, I have 34.4 gigs used. I have 21.1 gigs available. And if I wanted to manage the storage that is on my hard drive or on my iPad, I could do that underneath in the third option. And I have a few things here. I can see what is taking up the most space on my iPad. And I can start deleting from there to sort of see, oh, I could save the most storage if I delete this one app at the top, the Toy Box 2.0. But I'm not going to, so I'm going to go back. And then you'll notice the second category is your iCloud. Now that's the settings that we were in just before. So if I click on Manage, you'll see the exact same screen that we were looking at before. You'll notice the backup. You'll notice the apps that are currently being synced to the cloud. But I just wanted to show you the difference that in your iCloud you may be running out of storage, but actually physically on your iPad you may have more storage than what you think in that available category. And if you're looking to update your iPad over time with each update, you need to make sure that you would have anywhere from 6 to 7 gigs available. So that's where you find that information. That's how you could free up some storage. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be more than glad to help.